Polteageist is the very definition of a gimmicky Pokemon. It has fantastic special attack and special defense, but the rest of its stats are really mediocre. But all it really needs is that absurd special attack stat because of the move Shell Smash. Once you use it, it doubles that attack stat, that special attack stat and speed stat, making it the ultimate sweeper. Partner this with the move Stored Power, which is a move that powers up based on how many stat increases you have, and this mon has 0 switch-ins. Let's see how it does. Okay, really scary team on my opponent's part, dude. This is a really cool team. Braviary is a really strong mon. Like a really strong mon. That mon gets sheer force and hits like a truck. And I don't want to buff that with Psychic Terrain. But with that said though, Hydreigon's his only real switch into Polteageist. Sorry, nearly called it the wrong teapot. And with that said, we have Terrablast Fairy to cover it. So I'm really not too concerned. I'm not sure who they're going to lead, but Lando looks pretty damn safe as a lead. Like the only bad thing would be Hydreigon or maybe Braviary. But we have AV Rillaboom to deal with one of those things. Maybe not Braviary because that Air Slash is still going to hit. Okay, Disco the Braviary is the lead. And this is what I was scared about. This is a really scary mon. It's pretty slow, but it could agility up and sweep me. And there's nothing I can do about it. I could taunt it. We should be faster, actually. Yeah, I like taunting it, because if this thing agilities, I actually might just lose. This thing hits really hard. I just want to taunt this and not have to deal with it, right? So, we're going to taunt this, and let's see what he clicks. Calm Mind, there we go. There we go. That nearly got very scary. Let me U-turn out here. And I don't know who necessarily to U-turn to, but because I'm guessing it's going to be flying and psychic moves, I think Indeedee is a pretty safe switch because we resist the psychic type moves. I could go to AV Rilla, but that flying move is still going to hit. Yeah, I could go Rilla and knock, I suppose. We should, like, I don't know if this thing's speed invested. It probably is, right? I mean, it probably is. I could just go here and Shadow Ball though. Shadow Ball is a pretty safe click here from Indeedee. I'm hoping they click the Psychic move. I've just buffed it indirectly by getting the terrain up. And they Future Sight, that's fine. So that's something I need to keep in mind. I can bring in my Rillaboom if I feel the need to. And I'll just Shadow Ball this. We are Specs, so it should KO. Braviary's Spadef is only 70, but it does have a base 110. In its HP stat. So it's Calm Mind, Future Sight. I don't know the other moves. But Shadow Ball should take this out, I want to say. From Specs Indeedee, come on. Okay, let's see. I mean, we'll get to find out because they did stay in. And it does take it out. Okay, big threat down. That's a very scary one. You might be wondering, I've lost to this mon. Okay, I've lost to this mon before. I know what it can do. Sheer Force Life Orb is no joke no matter the mon. Now, it could also be Tinted Lens. That would be pretty scary. And they actually just go hard to Hydreigon. Now that's scary. Let me go Rillaboom here. Just because I'm obviously locked into Shadow Ball, and I think they know that. But also because the Future Sight's coming out, and I don't want to tank it on any of my other mons. I think Rillaboom was only really needed for both the mons, like Hydreigon and Braviary. And as soon as they give us those, Polteageist can... Oh, it's physical! Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Okay, you have my respect, sir. You have my respect. Physical Hydreigon. Probably Scale Shot coming then. It's probably Scale Shot coming. And I am just going to U-turn. If I can live, that would be great. Low Kick would actually be really good, but I like the U-turn pivot here. Dude, Hydreigon, Dragon Dance. I'm going to Terra the Hydreigon too. Okay. Okay. I see you. What are we working with? Terra Poison. Oh, okay. Okay, Terra Poison. I do have Indeedee and Polteageist, so it's not the end of the world. Terra Blast Poison. Ooh. Okay. I'm dead. First and foremost, I'm very dead. And now I'm just thinking, how do I want to revenge this? Because it's Terra Poison Levitate, so it would have to be Indeedee, but Indeedee obviously can't live. We do have Latios, and we are Terra Steel, and I don't think he'll have any coverage for that. But by Terra Stealing, I won't be able to Terra Fairy my Polteageist, but with that said, I only needed Terra Fairy on Polteageist to deal with this. So I'm going to go to Latios here. And yeah, Terra Steel Cynoise. And I don't know if it KOs, but we are Soul Dew boosted, and hopefully we can just put it in range of something else, right? And that's always the play. So we're going to Terra Steel our Latios here. I wonder if they predicted it. I wonder what they clicked. I don't really know what physical moves Hydreigon gets. But, okay, Crunch. But we do live, and we do get a Cynoise off. Now, can it KO? It can. Beautiful. Oh, that got really scary. Physical Hydreigon is a set I've used before, many moons ago on the channel. And I know it can be a threat, dude. If you run Scale Shot on it too, it can very easily snowball. I love Hydreigon. I think it's a fantastic mon. But we do get the KO, and that's what's important, right? That's what's important. So, Latios doing exactly what it's here for. Just coming in, picking up the KO, and then we'll be getting right out of there. We'll be getting right out of there. Okay, who's Balloony? Ooh. Okay, so Mach Punch is coming. Let's get that side terrain up. And I think it's going to be time for Polteageist. I think it's going to be Polteageist time, ladies and gents. I think it's going to be Polteageist time. I can't bring it in safely. But I just want to get that Psychic Terrain up, just to block any priority. And they might... Oh, they read me! They read me like a book! They read me like a book. You have to respect it. You have to respect it. And Polteageist, it's time. It's time. It's your time. I could obviously go Lando here. No, I'm going for game with Polteageist. It's about that time. So let's see. Psychic Terrain's up. Quagsire could be annoying if it's unaware, but Stored Power bases it off of the move space power, so the move will still be very much so powered up. We're going to Shell Smash, and we're going to start firing them off. It's also, I just want to note, it's not Flame Orb on the Conkeldurr, which is pretty interesting. And I wonder if the Quagsire is unaware. I don't know what other ability it gets. I imagine it probably is, though. I imagine it probably is. They knock off again, that's fine. We are going to get a weak armor boost, so that's more speed. It could be Damp or Water Absorb. Water Absorb is pretty valid. Water Absorb is pretty valid. And let's see how much Stored Power can do. Let's do it, baby. It's time. I wish I was Terrain Extender on Indeedee. I wish I was Terrain Extender. But we're in a great spot. Let's Stored Power. Okay. Withdrawing Balloony. Who's coming in? We've got a lot of boosts right now. We've got a lot of boosts. That's got to be Quag, right? Oh, Mienshao. Okay. No, that's not a switch. That's not a switch. We get one KO, our first KO of the video. Polteageist picks up the Mienshao like it's nothing. And let's see, who comes in next? I want to see how many boosts we've got too. I need to see how many boosts we've got. Spaghetti. Oh, Annihilate coming in. Yeah, we've got +4 speed, so that's each of these green arrows is 20 base power to stored power. It starts at 20, so we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 20, 40, 60, 80. We've got 180 base power right now, ladies and gents. Let's click stored power. So they endure. Interesting. Custap Berry? But does that work with Psychic Terrain? I don't know. Is it endure Custap? If it is, then fair play. No. Oh, okay. Now, I don't know why they endured. They do get a +1 speed, though, but we are so far gone. I really don't think it makes a difference. Sword Power going to take out the Annihilate again. like we're going to pick up the KO on Annihilate. And we've just got to pick up Quagsire and Conkeldurr now. Let's go. Dude, I love this one. It's so cheap. As soon as it clicks Shell Smash, you've won. There's not really anything you can do, especially in Psychic Terrain. And this is going to be a good example if we can see if this thing's unaware. I mean, this is still 180 base power move in terrain boosted, so I don't know. Quagsire's Spadef's not great. Quagsire is like Dondozo Jr. to me now, if it is unaware. I want to see how much this does. Stored power coming in, and it is unaware, but look how much damage that did. Wow. Polteageist, you've more than done your job in battle number 1. That was unbelievable. We're going to clean up the battle now. It's only Conkeldurr and this left. We can just go to Latios, pick up the Quagsire, and then Great Tusk and Landorus are going to be more than enough to beat Conkeldurr. So let's Psynoise this. I could recover. No, let's just Psynoise this. I don't want this thing doing any funny business, getting up Stealth Rock or anything like that. I don't want any funny business. I'm going to go to Landorus hard on Conkeldurr. It could have Ice Punch. I think Conkeldurr gets Ice Punch. That could be scary, because we've obviously got Great Tusk and Lando left. But we can cycle a few Intimidates and go from there. Now, they actually, last time, I'm stacking Latios here, but last time, I was going to say they didn't go for Mach Punch, and this time, they unfortunately did. I think last time, they actually read my Indeedee to come in, which was a very smart play on my opponent's part. That's a very smart play. So they are Knock Off, Mach Punch, and we don't know the other moves. I do want to taunt it, just in case it's like Bulk Up, because that could be pretty scary. And knowing it's not Flame Orb Guts is like really a weight off my chest, you know? It's a weight off my chest. So we're going to taunt this. It's a -1 attack, and we can just EQ spam, and we can even beat this with Great Tusk too. Okay, so we taunt. Let's see what they click. I am curious on the set. It's knock off, Mach Punch. We don't know the other moves. And they just knock off again. That's fine. That's fine. Not going to do a huge amount, sorry. We obviously resist the fighting moves too. I am curious on its other moves. So let's EQ this guy. Balloony, you deserve a good rest. You deserve a good rest. And he tanks it really well. Okay, fair enough. It's Drain Punch. Okay, does absolutely nothing. Mach Punch, Drain Punch, knock off. We don't know the last move. Maybe Bulk Up. I mean, we'll never know. We'll never know, realistically. But my opponent was very good. They had a very strong team. Physical Hydreigon nearly completely smoked me. And that was just a ton of fun. That was a very, very fun battle one. Let's get a second one, dude. Polteageist is so much fun. This seems very weird because they've got, like, Muck, Poliwrath, Vileplume, but then they've got Arceus, Urshifu, and Great Tusk. So it's very much a very scary team. It's certainly not a team I can take lightly. I'm trying to think who I think they're going to lead. It would probably be Shifu or Arceus. And either way, I think Rillaboom's actually a pretty strong lead. Just because the Arceus, it's a toss-up if it's physical or special. You know that mono's got, like, god stats, right? It's a god of all Pokemon. It has perfect stats across the board. You can run so many different sets. You can run Sword Stance E-Speed. You can also run Calm Mind sets. Like, it's so scary. And that's exactly what they've done. They've led the Arceus. So it is only Arceus normal, and we do have low kick on Rillaboom. I think I'm okay just staying in and going for a low kick here. Like, this is Arceus normal, right? So a low kick here is going to be good. We will unfortunately heal it a little bit with grassy terrain, but I'm completely cool with that. I'm completely cool with that. And I'm just very curious on what the normal Arceus is. I feel like it's probably Sword Stance and Extreme Speed and, you know, that kind of thing. And, I mean, they're just Extreme Speed Raw. They're just going to Extreme Speed Raw. So let's see how much low kick does. Really good damage. Really good damage. Now, I can actually pick up the KO right now. I can actually just pick it up right now and low kick again, because we should live at E-Speed. Okay, they're going to switch. Maybe I should have thought about that a bit more, but that's really good chip on Arceus. Really good chip on Arceus. We needed that. And Vileplume's going to come in. Okay. Good switch. I want to knock this thing's item. I know... Oh, okay, yeah, I want to knock the Rocky Helmet. Rocky Helmet Vileplume, huh? Okay. Interesting. Because I think, like, Poison Powder or something's going to come out. I just want to knock this thing's Rocky Helmet, first and foremost. Just make it a bit easier to deal with down the line. It could also be Strength Sap. Strength Sap would be pretty bad. But I think maybe Sludge Bomb would probably be the click. I don't know the set, though. Strength Sap. Okay, got it. So Lando can taunt this. It's not a big deal. It's actually not a big deal at all. And they're going to go back to 4. So that's not a problem. I could I'm just going to U-turn out here and go into Landorus. Because we can taunt it. Obviously, we've knocked the Rocky Helmet, and he has no real switch-ins to Earthquake on his team. Obviously, Grassy Terrain's up, but not for a huge amount more. Let's just go to Landorus and taunt this, though. Vileplume's very scary. I actually used Vileplume ages ago, myself and Swave. We had good fun with it. It was a very fun team. And they do Sludge Bomb. Okay, so that's a good switch on my part. And they Sludge Bomb. Yeah, okay, got it. Let's taunt this. Or whatever wants to come in. Okay, so we're going to get a taunt off on something. What are we taunting here? Colmilago. Tusk. Oh, cool. So this might be Ice Spinner Tusk. That's pretty concerning. Okay. Is it Ice Spinner? I feel like it's Ice Spinner, dude. I feel like it's for sure Ice Spinner. Looking at all my switch-ins. Looking at all my switch-ins to Ice Spinner. I'm just going to sack this to get Indeedee. Yeah, it's Ice Spinner. Okay, so we're going to get some Helmet Chip, and then Indeedee can come in. Oh, we actually live. Nice. So this is a bulky Tusk. This is a very bulky Tusk. Not the double Rocky Helmet, please. Please don't be the double Rocky Helmet. Okay, thank God. Okay. That's really good. I can go Indeedee now. We're going to obviously be faster. And I can just throw an Expanding Force. I don't think he had any switch-ins on his team. I don't think. The Psychic Terrain being up is also really nice for our Polteageist. Now, you might be wondering why I'm Choice Specs Encore. And to that, don't worry about it. Alright? That's all I have to say. Don't worry about it. Yeah, he has no switch-ins to Expanding Force, so we're just going to click it. Oh, they're going to Terror the Tusk. Okay, got it. I mean, that's fine. Terror the Tusk, all you want. That actually opens up the rest of our team pretty nicely. Terror Steel. Okay. Expanding Force is still going to hit, though. Like, Choice Specs into Rain and Tusk's atrocious for death. It's still going to hit. So let's see how much it does. I mean, yeah, that 2-hit KOs. Assuming Knock doesn't KO. Oh, they're not even Knock Off. They actually Ice Spin it again, which is very interesting. I don't know why they chose to do that. Oh, to get the terrain down. You see, That's a good play. See, it even confused me. I forgot Ice Spinner does that. But we got massive chip on Tusk to where, like, I'm completely okay with sacking Indeedee at this point. I think we really needed that chip on Tusk to open up our Polteageist. And, I mean, our Polteageist is just in a great spot. Now, I wonder who they're switching into here. Shifu. Ah, okay. I mean, expand... Oh, wait, does it not work out of terrain? Oh, it's Dark Shifu. I thought it was water. Okay, it's Dark Shifu. Got it. Let's drop that thing's attack for the one time and go into Landorus, get some Rocky Helmet chip. And then we can go to Tusk. And, yeah, we can also go... Dude, our Sinistcha looks unbelievable. Or Polteageist, sorry. I've called it the wrong name again. I've done that twice now. I gotta stop. Okay, Wicked Blow. Yep, it's gonna take us out. Not a problem. Not a problem at all. And we're gonna get some Rocky Helmet chip. That's beautiful. And I can actually go back to Indeedee. And as long as they're not Scarf, I can threaten a Fairy move. Like Dazzling Gleam. Dazzling Gleam is looking pretty good right now. Like, really, really good. As soon as Shifu goes down, we can just sort of win with the Teapot. Because, like, Sucker Punch. But honestly, just having Terrain up's nice, right? So let's Dazzling Gleam here. Oh, they could go Vileplume. That'd be a good play. That'd be a really good play. But I can sack... I want to sack the Indeedee pretty much. Okay, they actually just tried to Sucker Punch in Terrain. So they don't know about Psychic Terrain. And that's absolutely fine. We're going to take out the Shifu. And now I'm just thinking about how I deal with Vileplume. I mean, I've got... Psychic to... Like, I've got Expanding Force. I've got... Stored Power. So that's not concerned. I go to Muck. Good switch. Good switch. I'm thinking who I go to here, dude. I think Tusk's fine. Tusk fine once. And we obviously threaten Headlong. I don't think he had any other switching, so that Vileplume would be one. But does Vileplume tank 2 Headlong rushes? It is bulky Vileplume, we know that. It is bulky Vileplume. They knock off, that's fine. Gonna knock our lefties. Is it Poison Touch? It is. Okay. Now, if I was crazy, I would actually double to Indeedee, expecting Vileplume to come in. But that's a needlessly greedy play. I know Vileplume's coming in. It's their physical check, and they're gonna Strength Sap next turn, and there's nothing I can do about it. Oh, no, that's not... Oh. Poliwrath? Why did you come in? I mean, you die. You die. Poliwrath's not faster than Tusk, right? Like, okay, well, that makes a difference. Oh, no, it doesn't. Does it? No. Oh, yeah, Keyberry Poliwrath certainly makes a difference. Okay. Let's go Rillaboom here, and then I'm going to U-turn on what I assume is going to be Vileplume coming out. Keyberry Poliwrath's kind of cool, though. I like that. I do like that. Rillaboom coming in. Gonna get that Grassy Terrain up. And obviously threaten Grassy Glide, who is quad resisted by Vileplume. Drain Punch. Ooh. Ah, okay. I see you. I see you. Maybe I can't U-turn out. Maybe I have to Grassy Glide. I think I have to Grassy Glide. Do I think he wants to stay in while the Keyberry's up? Maybe. I mean, worst case... No, it's literally fine if he goes Vileplume. Okay, he is. Okay. Got it, got it, got it. Vileplume's going to be coming in. We know that. And he's going to be Strength Sapping the next turn. We know that. We know that. Grassy Glide's going to do absolutely nothing to Vileplume. And it's got to be Indeedee coming in, I think. It's got to be the Indeedee coming in. We're going to U-turn out. They're going to Strength Sap, I think. U-turn did an okay amount. This is a physically bulky Vileplume. I just want the terrain up. I literally just want my Teapot in. I want my Teapot in sooner rather than later. I could also go Latios. Oh, Latios is looking really good right now. Hold on. Latios is looking incredible. Because Strength Sap doesn't matter. Oh, Sludge Bomb's fine. We are Terra Steel too, if I was like really concerned about it. But he has no switch-ins, dude. Let's Psynoise. I'm like so tunnel visioned on making Polteageist sweep that like I completely forgot that I had a whole Latios. Okay, so who's switching in on Psychic Noise? Mug. If it's Assault Vest, then I kinda see it. But it's still gonna take a lot. Yeah, that's too much. That's too much damage. Is it like... What is it? Was it... I don't know. I don't know what I was expected. Wait. Why did I just see that 3 times? Why did the Muck was prevented from healing thing pop up 3 times? What's that about? What's that about? Okay, so if Arceus comes in, I'm going to go hard Indeedee because I know the E-Speed's coming, right? And I want that Psychic Terrain up. And then I can go to the Teapot. And the Teapot will be looking mighty good. The Teapot will be looking mighty, mighty good. The Latios absolutely saved us there. So, who's that coming in again? Great Tusk coming in. I mean, I do feel like Cynoiz KOs, you know. Draco definitely does. Let's Draco. Just KO Tusk. Get it out of the battle. Just get that Tusk out of my sight. I think Cynoiz probably would have as well, but I didn't want to take the risk. I didn't want to take that risk. And Tusk goes down. That's beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. They should have went Arceus there, but maybe they remembered about the Psychic Terrain. Arceus comes in. Finally. Finally, finally. Yeah, I want to keep Latios alive always to deal with Vileplume. Yeah, let's go hard Indeedee on what we assume is going to be E-Speed. And then we could go hard to Polteageist, actually. We can just double to Polteageist. Because he doesn't have a way of hitting this, I don't think. Shadow Claw, okay, got it. So it's Shadow Claw, E-Speed, we don't know the other moves. I'm just gonna go hard Polteageist right now. I don't think he can hit us. He should switch. Wait, are we faster? Did I just throw? I did not need to do that. Polteageist, save me. Taunt. Oh, okay, okay. Polteageist can't smash its shell right now. That's fine. I'm gonna go back to Indeedee then. I need to be able to smash my shell, unfortunately. Damn. Okay, Polteageist, come back in a second, okay? Come back in a second, bro. You got it. You got it. Indeedee comes back in. I might have just thrown actually. Shadow. Oh no, never mind. This poor Arceus. Okay. I mean, he has no switch-ins to expand in force, but I want the teapot to do something, man. Let me Dazzling Gleam. I know that expanding force KOs. Sword Stance. Hey, yo. Yo. You don't need to be doing all that. You do not need to be doing all that. Dazzling Gleam again should KO, hopefully. Okay, nice, nice, nice. Now, I did that because I want Vileplume to come in and KO us here. I need Indeedee out the battle so Polteageist can come in. I'm like throwing to make Polteageist work, essentially. Vileplume comes in, nice. Let's sack the Indeedee now. Indeedee, you deserve a good rest, my friend. You deserve a good rest. I should definitely keep it alive. I'll sack Rillaboom, actually, because I think Indeedee has a little bit more value for us. Sack Rillaboom here. Yeah, Rillaboom, you deserve a good rest, my friend. Thank you for everything that you've done for us. Thank you for everything you provided. You were great. You were great. Sludge Bomb. Yeah, we're going down. Goodbye, Rillaboom. And Polteageist, your time is right now. Let's go. It was a bit convoluted because we had to beat a whole Arceus to get in this position. But we finally did it. And Polteageist, your time to shine. Finally. This guy's team was very good. He was playing very well. He was playing very well. If he knew about Psychic Terrain, he probably would have had the upper hand. He probably would have had the upper hand. And that's just the truth. Because that Shifu was a massive threat. Okay, we get the Shell Smash off. Beautiful. That's step one. That's step one. Shell Smash. Dropping that defense. Dropping that special defense. But giving us the +2 in attack. The +2 in special attack. And most importantly, that +2 in speed, baby. Let's go. So they strength sap. Get back to full HP. Yep, that's fine. I don't think that procs weak armor. It would be funny if it did. But I don't think it does. I really don't think it does. And now we've got a base 160 or 80, maybe even base 140 stored power coming out. And this is going to KO Vileplume. I don't care what anyone says. That Vileplume is going down. That Vileplume is a menace. Rocky Helmet, Strength Sap Vileplume? That's tough to beat. That's actually really tough to beat. A very strong set. And I don't even remember who their last one was. It was Poliwrath. Okay. And yeah, you are certainly going down to stored power as well. A very, very fun game, though. My opponent did play very well, as I said. And they were two really fun battles, man. My opponent had threats in both of them. But we managed to push through and persevere. It's just as soon as you get that Shell Smash off, you can't win. Especially in Psychic Terrain, to block that priority, it's really tough to revenge. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you did enjoy. Leave your thoughts down below. Peace.